This is your CBSLA.com news brief.
Hello, I'm Peter Dowd. Here's what's happening. A Saturday soaker for parts of the Southland. The first of two weekend storms moved in this afternoon. The rain poured onto patios and drenched streets. Along with the wet weather, colder temperatures. In our local mountains, snow fell in the higher elevations. This is Wrightwood, where skiers and snowboarders are having a good time with all the new snow. A car went out of control and crashed into a Veterans of Foreign Wars building in Norwalk early this morning. The driver was killed. Police say he was not wearing a seatbelt. Police believe speed was a factor in the crash. Fidel Castro being remembered today. Starting tomorrow, Cuba will observe 9 days of mourning for the island nation's former president. Castro died last night at age 90. Cuba became a communist country after Castro revolutionized it in 1959. For the latest on these stories and your news any time of day, stay with CBSLA.com. Now here's Markina with a look at the weather. Hey, Markina.
Hey, Peter. Yeah, let's talk about those weather headlines. The weather right now is what everyone is talking about, right? So we will continue with periods of rain through late evening. After about 7 o'clock, we'll start to see some dry spells in there, some drying, but we'll still deal with some gusty winds, and the strongest of the winds will actually come into play as we get into Sunday. Speaking of, let's talk about the 7-day forecast here. As we look at LA and Orange County areas, we're looking for highs only around 62 degrees as we get into Sunday, but as an area of high pressure builds in, you can see that we start to warm up by the beginning of next work weekend. We see more sunshine with temperatures topping out in the low 70s by the middle of the week. Beach communities will see those highs in the upper 60s. Valleys, low 70s for you by Wednesday. Inland Empire, you are going to see more showers, sporadic shower activity as we get into Sunday. Drying out by the middle of the week. High deserts, 50s for you by Wednesday. Mountains, you will see, of course, the snow and the windy conditions as we get into Sunday. But by Wednesday, we're looking at highs around 68 degrees. Back to you.
All right, Markina, thanks. And that's your CBS 2 News Brief. Remember, we're always on. Be sure to watch us on CBS 2 News at 5, 6, and 11. And when you see news happening, share your story ideas, photos, and videos on social media with the hashtag CBSLA. And take a moment to follow us on social media. We're CBSLA on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And click Listen Live on our webpage to hear KNX News Radio and our other stations live anywhere you are.